Stop peeping.
I'm peeping.
What? Well, what do you want? What do you want to say? Do you want to say something, or are you just?
I just peeping.
I don't know if I believe you.
I'm silently judging, but anyway, continue.
Explain the judging.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Explain the judging. Why judge, wife?
Says pain is off the rail, but it's like, yeah, it's fine. Hey, Reyna, are you telling yourself it's fine? Or are you telling me it's fine? Because I know it's not fine.
Okay, I'm telling myself it's fine.
Okay. Uh-huh.
No.
What doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to stand upright without falling over. Doing pretty well so far.
Okay. Do you want to just relax and do things at home? Do you want to go to the Americana Way House and do things at the Americana Way House?
I can't give you an answer because I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, what don't you want to do?
Go on duty. I said
Okay,
that just
cool.
to piss you off.
Huh?
Well, no, I said it.
Oh, okay, never mind, I'm following.
I said it to trigger you that I was going on duty.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I'm not going on duty today at all. Anymore.
We take break. It'll be alright.
I don't know. You. I don't know what to do.
Do you feel like you have to be awake and around?
Right now, no.
Okay.
In general, yes.
Why in general? What's making you feel that way in general?
Oh, are we doing a therapy session, man?
Well, kind of, but not really. Kind of like couch time. Look, I don't want you to feel like you're missing out or feel like you have to be around to do things. Because Joey's busy doing whatever Joey's doing now. Dawson's not awake right now. I'm pretty sure Malcolm's still sleeping. It's probably fornicating with Gal or something. Maybe still tied to a bed. He'll be alright.
Are we having?
What?
No, go ahead.
I'm saying, so, like, family-wise, there's nothing that really needs your immediate attention.
True.
Nothing around the house needs to be done. Nothing around the other house needs to be done. The dogs are fine. And work is fine. Don't look at work. Work is stupid.
I feel like I have to, but not today.
Yeah, don't worry about today. So, I don't know. Don't feel like you have to be around. Hey, that's crazy. It sounds like something else somebody else told me.
That's crazy. Yeah, but you can take breaks.
You can also take breaks. You're not exempt from them.
Yeah, but I'm a pillar. I can't.
This dumb bitch.
Sorry, I had to.
Do you know why pillars work? Why they have, like, so many different kinds and why they are in the formations that they are?
Because they have to keep holding everything up no matter what, or else it all falls.
Right. But you also notice how there's never just one.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yes. And while in the context of work, I understand varying people of varying opinions who do different things that piss you off. or make things more difficult, um, you can't be the only pillar. Somebody else has to step up above you, or somebody below you needs to step up or be taught. And when it comes to family thing, you're not the only one. There are two of us.
But you don't like dealing with a lot of it, so I just do it without even saying anything.
Not liking to and doing it because I care about my family, two different things.
Yeah, but I also just don't want you to have to feel like I don't want that to burn you out too.
I highly doubt the family's gonna burn me out. It's work that burns me out.
Are you gonna quit?
Yes. When, I haven't decided quite yet, but probably sooner rather than later.
I think for your mental sake, you should do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah. But, like, don't get me sidetracked, because nowhere in most things is any one thing on its own. There's more than one column in architecture. There's more than one stud in a wall. In a healthcare team, there's more than one provider, especially if you reach out for help for consults. There's nurses, there's CNAs, there's techs, there's phlebotomists, there's the lab people, there's the whole ecosystem of people who do a job. Law enforcement's the same. There's your probies, all your different ranks, your commands, your supervisors. There's cops who arrest people. There's the DOC that house inmates. There's the DOJ, which is judge and jury. There's three branches to our government. There's a system of checks and balances. Like, nothing is solely on its own. As far for me, taking care of and handling family things, I will do it regardless because I care about them. Some days I might not like them, but I will always love them.
Okay. Is that your way of saying that I should not hold it all on my shoulders?
That thing that I've been preaching to you for the last like year and a half, yes.
What the fuck?
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. O'Brien has a lot of potential, but I also have a fear of letting go of things and giving control to someone else.
I understand that.
I know you
really do.
I know you do. I also know that need to figure out how to... I want to say cope with this shit that I'm going through right now, but I don't know how to do that. How to word that correctly. I continued on shift because I realized that I got stabbed at a warehouse. Regardless of how it happened. I was laying on the ground waiting for backup to arrive, and I was like, damn. I hate this. And it just kind of, I don't know. It stung, and I didn't expect it to be honest. Not because I got stabbed, it's just exactly the same. So I stayed on duty until I heard your voice, and I was like, that's crazy. Drop me off at home. I don't really know what I'm doing. I pretend like I know what I'm doing, and I know how to be a command member, but sometimes it feels like I'm just not doing everything I could be doing. Which I guess is just me doing the thing that I do, where I just feel like I'm not good enough for things, but sometimes I feel like I'm not adequate enough with you, or the kids, or the job, and I push myself to be even more adequate at it, so then I put more effort into it all, and then when I start lacking in other areas, I start freaking out that I'm doing something wrong in the main areas, and then I just go in a circle. It's a balance that I'm not sure how to handle, and I think it's making my condition worse. It's like putting out fires in 3 different places, is trying to figure out where to put the most time into to put out first, although it's never going to go out. You're not wrong. I just don't know how to navigate things like this. I can pretend like I do, but I don't. The most unhelpful thing I ever got as feedback for a supervisor or anything is just pretend you know what you're doing. And you'll figure it out. Because it's just so unhelpful. I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to do the things that I have to do every day in pain. I am so over it. Probably more than you think I am. I don't really want to keep living in pain like this. A year ago, me, I would be in love. I'd be so over the moon and so happy and just pushing myself just because it was fun to feel more pain. And it grounded me and kept me from dealing with my dad in my head or AJ in my head or something like that. But now, I need it all to stop. That was the most calmest okay I've ever heard you say. What do I do? Hmm?
I don't think it's 100% a you thing.
What does that mean?
You're not in control of everything, and that you need to allow for change, which a process that I understand is difficult and you're not sure how to navigate. Um,
So, disconnecting my muscles is off the table.
mm, I can't even begin to explain to you how that just wouldn't work.
I didn't think it would. It was more of a facetious joke. I can't say that word. Fuck. It'd be nice, but it wouldn't work. Do you think that I will be able to find a niche place that will work for me? Pending I don't get tased?
You know, pending the tases, yeah, I think it's possible.
What about with the tases?
No.
I can't even begin to explain to you how I feel lately. I don't think. It's like the pain is so sharp I can barely breathe. Like every inhale hurts, almost, but it doesn't. I have stitches that are yoinked every time I tremor too bad. And then the tremoring is so bad that I can barely hold an open container. And I really did plan on just doing light duty today and going to like simple 911 calls or ambulance calls, which I did. And then there was one warehouse that no one was responding to, and they were hitting like 3 of them. And I was like, okay, I'll just go to that one really quickly and secure them all. But he was still there, and I wasn't expecting it. I feel like there's not even a scale for this kind of pain. At least not a number I can comprehend, because it's like searing. Weak as hell? That might be the best way to explain it. I think you'd win in an arm wrestle. Or a thumb war. We need another classification when Reyna fine becomes very not fine.
I mean, I feel like at that point you just have to say that it's not fine.
Well, there's
Like, you use the words are things, right? Fine, okay, Reyna fine, peachy, right? But I think there just gets to a point where it has to be not fine or I'm not okay.
like I have to say that out loud.
Well, you can say it, you can text it, but there's a difference from saying, "Oh, I'm peachy," because even if you're peachy, you're still going through it and doing things. Like you can still do your job, or you can still do the paperwork, and you can still do all these other things. Or you can still have the gumption to take care of the kids, or deal with their bullshit, or deal with Malcolm. But like, there's a point when it's fine, Raina fine, and then it's not fine at all.
Where do you think the scale's at?
I think you've already passed Raina fine. And you kind of just want it to be Raina fine because Raina fine you know how to work out of.
What's going through your head?
Why?
I'm curious. And the fact that you answered why means there's something.
Yeah, there is.
So speak. I shouldn't have worded that like a dog. So just say what's on your mind.
No, I know what you.
I'm sorry.
Um, what I think would benefit you the most out of everything would be if people stepped up and not like oh hey, what do you need me to do? It's oh hey, I see this, I'm gonna do it. Fuck you.
That'd be nice.
Right. Because when we like we just do things for each other. We set out our meds for each other, food, you know, I will sit there and in the chair and make sure that you're okay, or you'll check on me, or Dawson just checks on me. Like we just do things. So you don't have to worry about the decision fatigue that goes into it. I think a lot of people, both in your department and in our family, forget that. It's like most literally like being a mom. You're literally living a mom. Welcome to it. It fucking sucks. Where I already stopped working. Hold on. There are so many things that you have to do, right? Mom has to make sure the kids are fed, make sure there's food in the house, make sure the bills are paid, make sure this is done, make sure the house is clean, blah, 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 whatever. All these like life chores that you're doing as a job, right? But you're doing a job and dealing with the emotional things that come with being, you know, in this ramshackle family. And people forget that there are a lot of extra things that have to happen for you to be able to do the things you have to do. So just doing the things that need to be done instead of being like, Mom, I need this. Mom, I'm hungry. Mom, I need food. Mom, what are we doing? Just making a decision and dealing with it. because you have to decide, is okay, do I want to do this, what happens next, how do I handle this, what goes on after I do this. Like, there are so many it's decision fatigue. People just did it, said fuck you, walked away, did their job, said fuck you, walked away and figured it out, or stepped up to the plate and did things without asking. I think it would be a little easier on you, and I think it would actually prove to be a benefit.
You're right.
And it kind of seems like you don't have that.
At work or home?
I mean, in both. You just want something or someone in both scenarios that just picks up the things that need to be done and doesn't have to ask questions or doesn't need clarification or doesn't need this.
That's literally what I've been doing in the department. For a while, I tried to carefully, and then all of a sudden, I was like, yeah, you know what? No one's doing it. I'm going to do it.
Right. That's what you do. You do that for everybody else, but you need somebody who does that for you.
It's really hard to find somebody like that.
I know.
What else are you thinking?
I don't know. The same thing that I've been thinking forever, that you need a break, you need to allow yourself to take a break, and you're doing better at it, but I feel like, I don't know, I also think eventually you're going to get to a point where you can't do your job, like you physically can't do your job, and I don't want you to end up in the same hole that Theo did.
Hmm.
I know that she had a plethora of other issues to deal with, her mental health, things with addiction, her, I don't even know how to explain it or put a word to it, but her relationship with Natalie.
Yeah.
But like, she always had her job to rely on, and I think if you get to a point where you don't have that thing to rely on or something else that you know you can distract yourself with, it will put you in a spot that you don't want to be in. That's why I keep telling you, I'm never going to tell you to quit your job. You have to do it on your own, because if I take that away from you, I'm going to be responsible for that outcome.
Even if it's killing me?
You have to make the decision for yourself. I can give you all the facts. I can point out all your behavior patterns, the things you do, the things you don't do, how you've changed. I could read you your medical records for the past 2 years.
Oh, God.
But you have to tell yourself that you're ready. I can't make you do it. I can't sit down and say, all right, time to quit. Because I also know, with you being in a captain spot, that's a spot that gets empty. That's a spot that somebody's going to want to fill eventually. That's a whole buttload of paperwork that somebody else has to pick up, which is probably going to be Eden.
Not even. She's too burned.
And I don't blame her, because she was doing a lot of it before.
Right.
I also understand the perspective of who's going to do your job if you're not there.
What else you got?
I don't know. I love you. I know you're going through a lot of things. I will do my best to support you.
I mean, if you don't have to.
But I will literally fight you.
Please.
No, I'm not your father. But no.
I'm not saying you're my father. If you fight me, that's kind of hot.
No. I'm gonna fight you with love. Dumb bitch.
I mean it, though. If it's...
Yeah. Woman, I am your wife.
Yeah, I'm aware of what you are. But I also
Okay.
am aware of the burden that it is.
Do you think if I didn't want to, I wouldn't have just fucked off already?
I don't know. Some people are more stubborn than others, even though they want it out. Like me.
I know. But I also feel like I learned my lesson with Landmark, and if I really wasn't feeling it, I would have told you already.
Okay.
Or I would have been very obvious. I don't hide things very well.
I know you don't. But I don't know. I guess I'm still baffled.
Yeah, I know. Still drinking some dumb bitch juice. At least it's not Kool-Aid.
Why dumb bitch juice? Why? Why say that?
Why? Because I get it that you're like, a person who loves me. What is this bullshit? Crazy. Amongst a couple other things. But like, I don't know how to like beat it into your thick ass skull that I will take care of you until one of us keels over.
Hot kettle.
What do you mean, pot kettle?
Wow, don't square up on me. I didn't mean it.
You said it. What do you mean?
Hot kettle. How do I explain? You also have a very thick skull when it comes to family things.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. With me sometimes, depending on what it is, but more with family things.
I don't know. I also think we see our family a little different from different perspectives. There we go.
Yeah?
Like, I call them my kids, but I know they're not my kids, and I cement that in my mind that it's okay. They're not like little itty bitty humans that I've had to deal with forever. And I don't have that same loyalty that I would that if it was an itty bitty human of mine. Or like my dog. My dog's my kid, I'll kill a person.
Right? Do you want to have itty bitty humans?
I like itty bitty humans in moderation, so I'd rather just babysit.
Okay, we'll babysit.
I'm too old to have itty bitty humans, and you can't have itty bitty humans.
Well, I would say we would probably adopt, dumbass.
Yeah, no way.
Really? Unless you have my uterus somewhere out there that I can put back in.
Larson! I need that.
I also don't want to meet, a little Reyna. I feel like that's a terrible idea.
That poor kid.
Yeah. Although, maybe she'll be alright because she wouldn't be raised like I was.
No, but like, that's a whole other conversation.
What do you mean?
That particular topic, whole other conversation. Should we talk about how you were raised and how your behaviors affect how you do things and how you've changed so far and how those things still come through and would affect that child and that way and how I was raised? No. That poor kid.
I think I'm better than my father, at least, right?
No, absolutely.
Okay.
I can't imagine that you would beat your own child or go on alcoholic stints, but poor kid. Like, Mom, why did you do that? Because your grandfather was a cunt.
Mom, why do you sleep in the corner sometimes? Well.
I just like the corner. That's fine.
Oh, God. Then the kid starts copying because monkey see, monkey do, and then I have a whole issue on my hands.
Yep, exactly. Imagine. Crazy. I love tiny people in moderation. Also, I couldn't imagine having to take care of a tiny human and the rest of our adult pseudo children.
Yeah, but think about how that kid will be raised like a bro dog because of all the adults that's hanging around all the time.
That child's gonna grow up so fast.
Yup. I feel like most of the people in our family had to.
I mean, true. Except for Malcolm. I feel Malcolm would be the uncle.
Yes.
I mean, technically brother, but he'd be like that uncle that's just like hasn't grown up yet.
Yeah, still with his parents, still cries about not having enough food in the house at 30 years old.
He's gonna be that person that sits on the floor and plays video games with a tiny human.
Yep.
We got really sidetracked, but yes.
We really
we
did.
don't need tiny human.
No, we don't. It'd be cool to see a mini me and what my genetics could do, but I also just don't want to deal with it.
That's what The Sims is for.
Yeah, but like like a carbon copy of me would be kind of cute as a child.
I mean, probably. I believe it. I forgot what we were talking about. Anyway, yes, I remember. You a dumb bitch. Let me love you.
Okay, I do.
I need a stuffed tuna.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you do not.
Yes, I have plans now. All right, I'm writing this down. Let me just. What is this? Hold on. What is this notepad? Hold on.
God.
Math. Oh,
don't
I'm terrible
grab the
at that.
notepad.
Yeah, I got
No,
the notepad.
you don't need the tune-up because I feel like sometimes the way that I think is not my fault, but at the same time it is because I'm not letting it go.
Okay, I wrote it down. Anyway.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe?
The way that I think sometimes is not my fault, but it is because I let it fester.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a thing to learn. I mean, I'm always going to fault you for being a human who grew up in a really shitty household and so you had to learn how to survive. Like, I would fault you if you made no effort ever to change or to learn, but you do make an effort to change and learn and do better and take time to self-reflect and figure out what's better and what's not.
You're not sick of me then.
No.
At all?
No.
Slightly?
Nope.
Centimeter?
Nope.
Millimeter?
Nope.
I don't know what's smaller than that.
Nanometers. But also no.
Fuck. Even like the smallest little like speck.
Nope.
There's no way you don't get pissed off at me by like a little speck.
Nope. Actually, I don't. I don't get pissed off at you. I've been annoyed. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm not even like mad. I'm like, oh, that's my wife. She's doing things again. Okay.
What? Recently?
Did you just listen to anything I just said?
I did, but that's...
I don't, like I said, I don't even get annoyed. I'm like, oh, that's my wife.
What, with the going on duty like this?
Good. Like a hot bitch all the time. Yes, that's my wife. Anyway.
That's not what I meant. Do you... I don't know how.
I don't get pissed off at you. I don't get mad. I don't know why you haven't figured that out yet. No. One day you will.
I think I just...
I get it why, but one day. I don't get annoyed. I'm never like, oh, not again, this bitch. There have been times where there were things I didn't want to do, but I did them anyway.
Yeah, you said that actually.
Yeah.
You should have just not done it.
I did it anyway, and I am for the better for it, so I'm not mad about it.
You're for the
I
better
wasn't
for
even mad
taking
about
my
it before.
uterus out.
I mean, I don't know. How do I articulate this thought in my brain?
Please try, because I'm confused.
I'll do. I got a little bit out of it. So I guess it worked. That's how I pick up chicks. I just remove their organs. Right.
Yeah, you're not allowed to remove anyone else's organs.
Oh, but what if I have to?
No,
What if it's a dude?
that's fine. You can't drink the Kool-Aid anymore.
Yeah,
I feel like I've ruined.
Now.
Yeah, I feel like I ruined you.
That's also a conversation that I was about to derail into. It's fine.
What? Go. No, go into it. We're going into it.
You know, why are you feeding my ADHD?
Do it.
I feel like if I how do I feel like? All right, let's move the scenario is if you are no longer living, okay, right?
Yep.
Because that would be the only thing that makes sense.
Close enough
currently.
at the moment.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Continue.
I don't like how that ends. Anyway, don't be. I don't know. I feel like it has to be like some like miracle rainbow man, like
To turn you straight up bi again, quote unquote bi.
I'm still bi. I don't know how this works.
No, I know.
Doesn't
That
matter.
was a
Still
joke.
not.
It would be Cree, wouldn't it?
It would be great, dog. Cree's hot, but it's only because Cree's hot.
Cree would be your rainbow man.
Cree is a rainbow man. If you met him, he's wonderful.
Yeah, but I feel like Jada complains about him not being around a lot.
That's a-okay. I would not be tripping. Show up, do my job, do something else. Boyfriend occasionally comes around. Good enough for me. Anyway, it's not gonna distract me at every fucking turn.
I like hearing what you have to say. It's my favorite thing, actually.
My brain that just goes a million miles a minute like a fucking ball of
Yeah.
copper wire.
It's adorable.
Okay.
Why'd you say okay like that?
Okay.
That was an I don't believe you, okay. Or panic, don't know what to say. Continue.
Yep.
I like hearing what you have to say. I feel like no one really asks you your opinions very often and it pisses me off, so I like to listen.
It's probably because I spent a lot of time just bitching.
Bitching?
I just be bitching.
No, not because of that. I just genuinely also like to hear what you have to say. I don't know if you know this, but you intrigue me.
No way!
Really? It's crazy.
Wow! I
So,
don't have a funny thing to do with my wow. Mad. Anyway.
for the next few days, what do you think I should do besides, you know, re-staple these staples that are already falling out again?
You want to try something other than staple?
I tried Googling a YouTube video to how to stitch, and I can't figure it out.
Oh. What the hell?
It's hard to stitch when your hands are shaking really, really bad.
It's also hard to stitch your stuff, not gonna lie.
Yeah. If you want to do it, I'll go lay down right now and you can do it. But
Okay, I'm not. We're not doing the round 2 electric boogaloo practice medicine in the house, okay? PSD from that. We're not doing that again.
Oh, didn't Landmark make you do that?
No, his leg was fine. It was your neck.
Oh. That's fine. If you, it's just a minor stitch.
Nope.
You still want to do it?
Nope.
Why not?
Because the house is not made for medicine. The house is my home away from medicine.
Okay. All right. I'll just
I'll
go
fix your
staple.
bandages. I'll make your medicine. I don't care. clean you up from vomit, shit, and piss, I'm not stitching you in the house unless you're dying.
Okay, I'll just staple myself after this.
I'm gonna throw a plant at you.
You said you wouldn't do it. It's fine. I got it. Unless you want to staple it.
You know, I'm just gonna find a brand new way to fix all your fucking boo-boos. So we don't need to use a staple gun anymore.
What? You gave me the staple gun.
I know, and I'm not taking it away because it's a useful tool. I am finding an alternative.
Okay.
I have a new mission.
Yeah, I woke up to, I feel like I rushed the doctor with the stab wound on my abdomen. So, they were already loose, and then I went to a call and sat down afterwards, and they got even more loose. It's fine. I got it.
You need knotless sutures. That's what you need.
Knotless sutures?
Actually, maybe not. Think about it.
You know what? Locke stapled my leg one time. I think I should go back to him. Please don't smack me. Put the gun away. Why? Put the gun away.
I'm gonna yoink him and Joe Poe at the same time.
It was a joke. Stop. He's okay. Everything's okay. Deep breath.
I'm gonna woo-saw somebody's bit head into a wall. Fucking corrupt nurses and dumb bitches.
Listen, I told Dawson he stapled it, and he goes, "Did you staple this?" And I said, "Absolutely not. My job's way worse than that one." So, like, really, what do you think? Besides restapling what I have to, when I have to, or antiseptic or whatever.
I mean, you can use an antiseptic. You should probably have some sort of antibiotic course.
No, I'm gonna go swim in the sea. The canals that are brown. I'm sorry. I'll be.
Okay.
Don't okay me like that. Hello?
You keep going to ask me a question and then you get sidetracked by silly things and I'm struggling.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stay on topic.
I don't understand what your question is. I need you to re-ask the question.
I don't remember my question.
I feel like it was like something to do with like what you should do for the next few days. But I didn't understand the context.
Okay, so do you want me to like lay low, do like not even go on duty, do small calls on or attempt to do small calls on duty, like partner up, or like, where do you want me to? How do I word this? I know I should take it easy. That's my plan. But what do you think, as somebody who knows me very well and knows my limits, sometimes better than me because I'm stubborn? What do you think? Did that help, or?
That did. I guess obviously today you don't want to go on duty. Do you want to go to duty tomorrow? Do you even want to go on duty? Like, do you actually want to go do and accept calls for service?
Probably at some point, maybe.
Okay.
If there's nothing else to do.
So for now, obviously today, you want to rest, and you know you want to rest, which is fine. But do you... My brain stopped working again. I love it here. I mean, just do the normal things that I tell you to do when you go back on duty after getting hurt. Double up when you feel better. You can go solo. If you want to go solo and you still not feeling great, you could always go and do small calls. You can tell the person that you're riding with, I don't want to do anything fucking crazy. Because, you know, I don't know, fucking ride with Woodstock. Motherfucker just does traffic and dumb shit all day.
Yeah, he's boring though.
Okay, well, your son does the shooting calls.
Yeah, not that one. Maybe Malcolm. Malcolm takes it easy.
Or you can take Joey along for sackle things when she's cleared. Which, for at this point, I would have thought she would have been cleared, but they're taking forever to clear her.
Same song and dance as before. Got it.
I don't see anything in changing what you need to do. But if you have to go to certain calls, I know and I understand why you have to go to certain calls. So it's not a problem. But it's also measuring stuff, especially if you go to call. You're like, damn, I feel like shit now, and taking a break.
Yeah, the cursed thing of trying to figure out my limits when I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I know.
Remember when I used to say I was cursed? Do you still think I am?
What did you think you were cursed about? People getting hurt around you that you cared about?
Just bad things in general.
I feel like nothing really bad happens when me or Ed are around.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not cursed.
Look, I'm doubling down on my theory. Bad things happen when you're left to your own devices with nobody else to hold you accountable. Or when people are just on dumb bitch juice.
So every day in this fucking city.
Unfortunately.
So that makes sense why at night I always get worse. Unless I wake you up, obviously.
Right, because somebody's there to help you and do things for you.
Even if sometimes I just deal with it alone. That was a joke. Not so much anymore. I usually wake you up.
Dana.
Okay. I,
But also, when you're alone on shift, or it's late night and there's nobody else around, you're not worrying about if, you know, Anne or anybody else in the family is off doing dumb shit because you know we're all in bed doing something. So you already know that we're all safe. So we don't have to worry about having to go to a call for us. And there's also nobody else on shift who's going to hold you accountable or put you in the same regard that the rest of us do.
that's true. I have an actually serious medical question. Kind of.
I can do my best.
Is there a way to numb the muscles in my back?
Like all of them?
Yes. Like, and maybe not like
Um,
disconnect like as a joke that I've been saying, but like actually numb them.
so I don't know about numbing, but there are these things called nerve blocks. You asked me this question before. That lessen or stop signals from going to your back. The trade-off is that you then lose all the sensation that's required in certain things. So like you wouldn't have the same reaction to touch or to pain or like even like other things like that. It's like a stab wound or a gunshot wound. Like it would feel much different than it would now. But there are quite a few things that have to happen first before they can consider giving you like you think you kind of have to like qualify for.
I'm guessing chronic pain doesn't qualify.
Chronic pain could qualify, but it's not just chronic pain on its own, right? Because we said that chronic pain or chronic illnesses are 3 months of persistent symptoms. That's how it's identified.
I'm on month 3, I think.
Right. So that at that point you've had like worsening or consistent symptoms related to your back muscles and a bunch of other things. So that would mean that we're dealing with chronic pain, which is fine. But just being chronic pain alone is not the only thing that does. It's the type of pain, where it's happening, how long it's happening, all the symptoms that go along with it.
Man.
And we had to have had we will have had to have tried other things or other stuff first before certain things can be done.
Yeah, it was more about is it a possibility in the future thing, not like I expected it now.
Right. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. It would definitely be a conversation with Ian. And then he's going to have to take in consideration what you do now and if doing that now is going to worsen or improve your quality of life or your ability to safely perform your job, which is going to be part of primary your thing. Like the, main reason why we'd look at it.
Morning.
Good
Just gonna,
morning.
yep, I'm just gonna let you keep talking.
I mean, at this point, we're just saying random shit.
Yeah, true. And speaking of random shit, I feel like this is like a backwards thing because I look like a criminal and you look like a cop. This looks like the other way around. Like, I shouldn't be here. It's like I caught you lacking. What? Put your pants back on. What the hell? I need to put socksies on. Couldn't remember. I was gonna say shoes. That's never.
So a pinstripe's a yes for next time I'm on duty.
Yeah, they're hot.
Nice.
Do you think that you could? Hold on. How do I word this? Do you think that? How do I?
Just word vomit. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, give it a second.
Give a second. Let the mouse.
Jesus
in my-
Christ.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
She's
I'm having.
yeah, she's having a really rough time.
Look, I just spent like 2 hours, not even an hour, 45 minutes, word vomiting, big brain smart things.
You sure it was all
Like
big
you-
brain smart things?
Hey, it's not my fault. My wife distracted me.
Next time I'll make sure I change into sweatpants so it's not that bad.
Okay. I'll put my bag away. Yoink. Okay, I got it. Are you ready? Cowboy shirts on duty. Thoughts?
You want me to put that on?
Can you imagine, like, if either like on a day where you could wear that, or just for funsies, like you wore the cowboy shirt? I shouldn't say just you, but like you, supervisory peoples.
I don't even know. Black and red?
I mean, if you want to be an edgy cowboy, sure, whatever makes you happy.
I fucked up. I don't remember what I was.
Yo, I didn't even know that there was a building that's had apartments. What the fuck?
What?
There's Ginger Street apartments, but it's on the corner of Lindsay's Circus.
Oh, yeah, I knew about those.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know those were thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Dawson, you'll never believe what happened.
I think I might.
What? Why are you
You have a
looking at
track
me?
record.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, why? Why did you tell Dawson what happened?
I got
Mhm.
stabbed today at a warehouse.
Jade.
Yeah, I got. What? Yeah,
I said
Goodbye.
it.
and then Joseph Pollard treated me.
You didn't tell
I'm
me
just,
that.
No, I'm
What
just
the
kidding.
fuck?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He
Wow.
didn't actually. He didn't actually stop putting it away.
It's like, I gotta go. Let's go. I'm having a good day today. I gotta kill 2 people.
I put my gun away because of PTSD, but I'll go get it.
I'll go get it. He says he's ready.
She goes, "You didn't tell me that. It was a joke. Everything's fine."
Is it a joke? Hold on.
No, it really is. He didn't even touch me. He wasn't even on duty.
You don't have a report for this.
There's no report. No one treated me but the local doctors.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Both times.
Also, there's so many people on your contact list.
Is it still up to date?
Is it up to date?
I don't know. I don't know what
I'll
it
check.
says.
Joey, Rich, Bingo, me, Theo, Natalie, Michael, Zell, Melissa.
Okay, well, you can take bingo off of it.
Going.
Technically, we should take AJ off of it, too.
Do you want me to? I can leave her hair. It's not a problem. Can we take Dawn off? Because she doesn't fucking show up.
Yeah, take Dawn off. And take AJ off.
Okay.
For the record, Dawson, I was answering medical calls and minor, like, 911 calls and shit like that, where I would be writing reports or doing firearms license. You know, something. Chilling. And then there was a spur of a warehouse intrusion. So I said, oh, I'm just gonna go secure all those because, you know, fuck it. The guy was still there. Inside. Around the corner of the door when I walked in. And then I tried running away. And he chased me with a knife. He stabbed me once, and then I kept running, and he went for me again, and he kicked me on the ground.
Did they get in?
Hold on, you didn't tell me any of this. What the fuck?
The power of me and you. She can't help but self-snitch.
Well, listen, the knife almost impacted twice, but the vest in the back saved it. But, yeah, he chased me through the warehouse. It was terrifying.
I suppose those warehouses have like cameras and shit, so
No, not really. And then, you know, my 13 didn't work for a second, so nobody knew, except I was screaming on the radio 1013 as I was being chased. And then he left, and they didn't catch him.
do you know who it is?
Nope. They didn't even say anything to me. Not one word. They just chased me. Wordlessly. It was terrifying.
I see.
Man, that's crazy. I gotta go process this DOA.
Yeah, who is it?
Hello.
Some random guy in
Hello?
a fucking warehouse?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Joey.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you going to Epo?
Just had Pump and Run open for like 3 hours, 2 hours.
See what we at now.
It went well.
Very
Do you want company
nice.
for that DOA, Mum?
Huh?
Do you want company for that DOA?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, let's do that.
Can we not kill
Okay.
people, please?
I said no such thing. I said I was doing my job.
Yeah, we have a DOA to process.
Not one that you guys have touched in any sort of way beforehand when they were living.
Correct.
I mean, probably at some point.
No, I mean, yeah, that's also true. Like, chances are. Who is it?
Oh, I thought. Good night. I was talking about killing him, but it's fine.
I know, I was giving you an in.
I couldn't. I gave up. What if we just stayed home and baked food?
Okay.
I'll let the fire department.
Can I be dessert,
Safer
though?
not do shit.
Yes, no, maybe?
What?
I said, can I be dessert, though, if we're baking food?
Sure.
I was going to say something, but I probably shouldn't.
With your whole chest. What the fuck?
I was going to say she's asking to be the creme brulee.
Ew, gross. No, not Malcolm's terrible analogies.
Go on, take Mum to bed before she rises and murders someone.
Wife, why are you upset?
Oh, because you didn't tell me any of this. You just told me that you got stabbed.
Usually you don't ask for the details.
I mean, that's fair.
Dawson usually asks me for details. That's why I just tell him.
Yeah, that or just act disappointed long enough, she tells me.
That's called manipulation.
I do it with Adora. Though she self-snitches as soon as I put my hands on my hips.
Oh, we seen Adora the other day, and she was with.
I heard.
Oh, you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard Gam Gam.
Yeah, I'm Gam Gam now. Who is her brother? Which brother is that?
That's Nate. Never met him before, but I met him like once or twice, but he's... I don't know if he's new, but he's fresh around.
Did you just pick up brothers? What the fuck?
I don't fucking... I don't know.
Did you hear the thing where he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to Dawson adopt me? I'm like, oh, you gotta talk to Dawson about that one.
Yeah, no, he asked me and I was like, yeah, whatever. I did not have the energy for that conversation.
Oh.
Right, but I gave him a warning. I said, look, if you're a negative impact on my daughter's life, you and I will have issues. And he got that message. So, we'll see.
So when we got shot at that bank and we breached it, Wynn goes over to my bed and goes, "Where's your wife? I feel like I just like saw her." I was like, "No, you didn't. You saw my son." He goes, "Really?" I go, "Yup. Dawson Callahan shot my son." She goes, "How many kids have you been adopting?" I'm like, "Only 4. The 5th one died, so." She was like, "Reyna."
Don't laugh and cry.
Yeah, exactly. Don't make dead family jokes, then you're crying. So yeah, I basically explained that to her and she was just like, "Oh, okay." And I have grandkids, right? And I was like, "Yes, you do. A few actually." And she said, "What the fuck?" And before I could get into it, Lumhood started screaming and yelling and yapping in the hospital and kind of cut us away.
Yeah, yapping at fucking Eden's unconscious body, like as if it's gonna matter.
Yeah. Wynn also has a very intimate experience with CFS from a friend of hers that has it. So she was asking me if I was okay after getting shot, and I said yes, and then I explained to her that I got tased, and she was like, "Man, I don't know how to handle you sometimes." And I said, "Yeah, me neither, dog."
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I do, but it's not in that context.
Shh.
What?
True. All
And your son.
she really got to do is touch me a certain way, and I'm never mind.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't talking about sexually.
Yeah, all right.
I got magic
I think
hands.
Mum was.
What'd you just say, wife?
I said I got magic hands.
She does. In both ways, actually.
Okay, well, I'm off to find a DOA before this gets any more horny.
Okay, bye, I guess.
Okay, I'll give you a hug. Go.
I'm
Go
queen
sleep.
of consistently rizzing my wife.
I'm not complaining.
Okay, good night, love you.
Can I love you too? Wife, can I have a massage tonight?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. I need sustenance before I become a 13 Callahan.
Good night, love
Okay,
you.
have fun. Be safe.
Yep.
I don't like that, yup. You're the most responsible kid, don't ruin it.
Kinda hard to, considering the rest of them.
Yeah, but you know, I feel
Make
like,
a point.
yeah, but also, you know, most trusted and responsible kid, don't ruin it.
Yeah, if we were to rank kids, like obviously Dawson's on top, but who's next? It's either, I think it's Rich at this
I
point.
think Rich got surpassed Joey on who's more responsible.
Yeah, it's like Rich, Joey, and then Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm's the bottom. Fuck that motherfucker. I almost said something I shouldn't have.
Oh my god, please.
I know, I almost slipped.
Oh, hello, Teddy Bear.
It'll probably be fine, right?
What will be fine?
Me.
It will be fine if you let it be fine and you actually pay attention to things and take care of yourself.
I
I
feel
allow
like,
people to take care of you.
man, you sound like a broken record.
I very much so am a broken record.
Are you over it?
No,
It's okay if you are.
it's okay that I'm not too. Man, you know, if I told you that I was over it, you just wouldn't ask for help anymore. You'd be like, okay, she doesn't want anything to do with it. I heard it loud and clear. I'm just not going to ask for help anymore. And you wouldn't.
Yeah, and?
You know, it would just be bad.
Yeah, but don't feel like... feel like you also, if you're over it, you should be able to express that without worrying about me going off the rails.
Yeah, but if I told you I'm over it, would you go to anybody else for help?
No, you're my person.
All right. Exactly. And even if I was over it, it's fine. Might not love it, like it, but I still love you. So I'll still do it. I do it because I want to.
Hmm. I think I'm not permanently damaged, right?
Physically or mentally?
From the third tase.
I feel like your choice of words makes it difficult to answer that.
Okay. Well,
I don't think you'll be like this forever. But I know that consistent exacerbation of your condition will make it worse. And your new normal will be worse than your current normal.
you see, you say all that, and then my brain thinks something morbid like par for the course, or just more suffering. You'll be alright. Are you worried?
Not currently, no.
Do I stress you out?
Not really. Like, there are things that stress me out. Yeah, absolutely. There are things about your condition and how you're doing that stress me out. But you don't stress me out. The fact that you have a condition does not stress me out. Your my brain stopped working. I love it. None of that bothers me. Because you're a person and it happens and people get sick and people get hurt and people have issues and that's okay and I understand.
Is that? I thought there was a however there. I was waiting for it.
No. Like, even if you do something that's your fault, like you ask Banks to tase you, like it was silly, but like, what do you want me to do about it? Be mad at you because a joke went wrong?
I mean, that's what I'm used to.
I mean, sure, but I'm not going to.
See, that's what baffles me, to be honest.
But I don't blame you for fucking breathing.
Yeah, how dare you not blame me for breathing?
That's crazy. How dare I blame you for not being a boy?
Whoa!
She said trauma unlocked.
You know, I do have an ego. One thing. Do you want to know what it is?
Hmm.
Hmm. It's a little bit of an ego, you know? You know how you have your ego when you go to work?
Yerp.
My ego is that you're never gonna find anybody who treats you as well as me.
That's fair. That's a good thing to have an ego about.
And it's not wrong. Then again, I guess the person before me and the person before that was not a good track record, but still.
Jax was terrible. Landmark. Different story.
Wasn't terrible, still wasn't great.
I don't think I got an opportunity to really know if he was great or not.
You were too hung up on skid mark.
Yeah.
Are you doing actually okay lately? You're not like sugarcoating it like me?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I was a little sore earlier. I mean, I've been doing a couple things around the house, so I don't. It's not as sore. Like I put some stuff on and I did some stretches and whatnot.
No sleeping in a chair.
It's fine.
Yeah, but you can just put the bucket in between us, okay? No sleeping in a chair.
I don't want to sleep next to a smelly bucket.
I know, that was more of a joke.
And it's okay.
Yeah, but I want you to be okay.
I want you to be okay too, but look who's not okay.
Well, I feel like some of this was out of my control.
You are right, but it still means you're not okay.
I feel like on the grand scheme of things, that could be a lot worse. You disagree?
What?
You disagree?
Nope, my brain doesn't process anything that just happened.
I said in the grand scheme of things, it could be a lot worse.
I mean, everything could be worse. But saying it like that kind of diminishes the state of how you are right now.
Yeah, that's what I do the best.
Yeah, I know. Well, don't do it.
What?
Stop it.
Man.
You could be worse, but you could also be a whole lot better.
I feel like if I wasn't tased 7 days apart, it would be fine.
It would be fine, but it's you're being your head.
Thank you for catching. I will take it easy. As easy as I can.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do anything crazy. You can sit there and do like I forgot what the fuck it's called. station assistant duties for like an hour and get time in and take care of people's whatever the fuck. Or finish up on some paperwork. Doesn't always have to be going on shift and doing things.
That's kind of what I'm good at, though.
I know. You're also good at doing paperwork and a bunch of other stuff too.
I mean, true, but I don't know. I worry that I add to the problem of not answering calls if I don't answer calls.
I see that. I raise you officer safety issue.
Ah, not not the long ass fucking. You used to say that to me way back when
Yep.
I was actually being really, really dumb. Do you think I'm being really, really dumb now?
No, but I think if you just ignore everything and don't take care of yourself and just keep going on duty, that it's really, really dumb.
Malcolm's calling me. I'm purposely gonna shut the not answer.
It'd be funny if you found Dawson and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I was just talking to mom. They're laying down or they went to bed or whatever. I just told them good night." And he's calling. Watch, you'll call me afterwards.
No, I think he knows that if I'm not awake, then you're definitely not awake.
Yeah, true. Why would I be awake for any other reason besides my wife?
Oh God. I'm also sorry
For?
for bringing it up so much today. It's just I wanted to make sure that it wasn't something that you had to worry about.
No, I'm not gonna like. Still gonna worry.
But I don't want you to have to. Uh, 9 times out of 10, I can figure it out.
Sure. But you could always figure it out with somebody instead of doing it on your own.
That's true. I'm not saying I never would. I just also, I don't know. A lot of times I look at it like, if it were me, right, with you didn't talk about it, I would probably be more stressed out.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to have a whole talk today about it, because I haven't seen you in a few days long enough to actually be like, this is what's going on. I'm slipping. Probably need help because I'm not okay. Motherfucker looked for food. I swear to God.
How much you want to bet he comes and says he can't find the food?
You probably won't be able to.
Mothers!
Hello, Malcolm.
Don't mind me, guys.
Yeah? What's up?
I swear to God.
Hey, Jocelyn, are you on the radio? Fuck.
Were you guys
My
having a
bitch.
serious conversation?
No, not really.
Okay. Oof, well, there's that.
Look, I got boofed up for a little bit. What the hell?
Hey, I actually got food out of the fridge.
Yeah, we heard.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh. You read it? You read the sign? What did the
I
sign say?
used context clues. The sign said, okay. So the sign said food in the crate, right? And so I looked in the, looked in the cupboard right below the sign, and then I investigated further, and I realized the sign that said crate, in the fridge.
Oh.
Yeah. And being the San Andreas State detective I am, I figured it out. It was in the fridge. How doing, mother and ma? You got both doing good? Both doing all right?
Yep.
Is this a read the room moment? Should I leave?
No, you're fine.
I'm reading the room.
We weren't really okay. That was
Read the room. I'm so proud of him. I think Dawson went on duty. That's the wrong thing.
I don't think he did. No.
No. Quinn's on duty. Carrie's on duty. Carrie!
Okay. So you're not frustrated I brought it up.
No. Why would I be?
I just feel bad whenever I do.
I want you to be able to tell me things and stuff so I can know what's going on and help you when I can.
I hate to tell you this, but if you haven't realized it by now, then there's a problem. Usually, in some way or form, just your presence helps.
Yeah, no, you get shot less. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, I wasn't talking about that. I just mean with sometimes when the voices get too loud, you quiet them, or sometimes when the tremors get too bad, the massages help, or the touch helps, or whatever. And it's small things, you don't have to do any big grand scheme thing. And I feel, I don't know, it's just small things, and I feel better.
I understand.
There's another person in the house. House is a revolving door, man. Oh,
It's Boots. It's Dawson.
Dawson.
Sorry, I'm burying a body. What's up?
What? What?
Is it Malcolm?
Your hand?
Is that who I'm burying next? All right, bet.
Yeah, that's gonna rain.
Don't shoot him. He's the only one that's
Uh,
the change with me, man.
Your only preference is I don't shoot him.
Yeah, that's all I said.
Okay.
You can definitely take his kneecaps out.
Yep.
His meniscus.
His meniscus.
I'll tear fucking both of his meniscus and then give him 1,000 paper cuts and dip him in salt, and you know how it is.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
Give him a lemon juice bath.
Gosh, you really committed to the bit.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know why?
Yes, I'm so committed to this bit right now.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Why? Explain.
Why we're murdering him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just kind of like so he comes to the house and we can hear him running around, right? So he runs over, he reads the fridge. He doesn't or not the fridge, the sign. Doesn't completely read the sign. Goes over, smacks his whole body against the fucking fridge because he's an idiot. Doesn't know what he's doing. Goes back to the cupboard, looks for it. It's like I don't know where the food is. Looks at the sign again. Actually reads the sign, finds the food, and then he just comes and lays in the middle of the bed with us,
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Okay.
Honestly,
Find anybody up there?
Nope. No answer.
Shit.
honestly, if we weren't having a deep conversation, it was kind of adorable.
Yeah, I've said my piece about all that, so I'm not gonna say it again. But dead horse, just dead horse.
I don't want dead horses, man.
Insert horse girl joke.
God, horse girls. Did he go to bed?
Call him.
I don't think I have his number.
No way.
Malcolm. Nope, not even on radio.
Okay. I'll see where he found passed out and do things.
Okay.
Very nice. Oh, did Malcolm answer?
No. Take it out.
Okay. Go to bed, wife.
I will go to bed. It's okay. Everything will be okay as long as we continue to do things and take care of things.
I know. Most likely, probably, right?
Probably, not most likely, probably, but even if it's not, we will figure it out.
Ah, the classic line.
There hasn't failed me yet.
Us. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, true. I started saying that a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us go, man.
Yeah.
In less than 5 months, it'll be 2 years of knowing each other. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting married. Are you ready? I don't know.
You just remember that?
You know, sometimes I forget, and I just like I'm like yeah, I just go about my day, and then I'll stop moving, and I'll be like, oh, that's too exciting. I don't know how to comprehend. Does that make sense? I think so.
Yeah. No. Mm-hmm. No, I'm following.
I'm glad someone is, because I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
That's okay.
Go eep.
I go eep. You also go eep.
What? Yeah, okay.
You just come lay down in bed with me so you can go run off to duty?
Huh? No.
What?
What the fuck? I would never. That's some kind of manipulation I'd never do to you.
Okay.
Wait till you go to sleep and be like, okay, now I'm going on duty. Haha.
Haha, bye-bye.
Nah. You would know if I was doing that.
Probably.
I wouldn't get all cozy in bed just to leave. What the fuck?
Imagine.
I'm not that person.
Understandable. Okay, go eep. Well, I say go eep, but like, go eep.
Why did your tone change?
Cause like, I know that you're in pain, so you're not really gonna like get like a good restful sleep, but like, try to rest.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
God bless.
Mrs. Captain Wife.
I am Mrs. Captain Wife, soon TM.
Alright, am I going to bed first?
Nope, me. Goodbye.